Impressive.
Low base mode.
I think we just got a tie for first. I think we just got a tie for first. Hey, thanks, Brainbeat. Yeah, I'm still working on that record button unmuting things. Some certain reason it hasn't been working. I have to press more buttons to unmute me. But yeah, thanks for having my back about the mic being muted. Anyway, jeez, what did my neck is all red? Well, how the heck? How the heck did I do that? Must have been laying on something. Yeah, how was everybody's weekend? No, I don't know. I think it's just like if you hold something on your neck for a bit, but I don't know. How was I sitting? Or I think I was sitting weird earlier. It's like an indent from that. I also have a surgery incision here, which is part of it. Yeah. Yay! Hooray for Stamina! Stamina wins. Oh, thanks, Foot Knight, for the cheers. Why can't I hear that?
Foot Knight.
Don't tell me OBS is broken.
Happy belated birthday, D.
Did you buy them on mobile? Yeah, that's what happened. Apply. Well, damn, I'm probably not going to be able to hear alerts today. That's great, man. Good for progress. Thanks for the 100 biddies. Much appreciated. It's tonight. So this whole weekend has been just birthday shenanigans. I went out on Saturday. So Saturday was my birthday. And we went out to a nice breakfast or brunch with the whole family. And then I stayed the night at the Santa Rita Lodge, which is it's a cabin at Madeira Canyon, which is one of my favorite places to go around my birthday. The fall colors are in effect. It's beautiful nature. And I finally got to stay the night there in a wonderful cabin. But yeah, it was a really great time. My wife and kid went to the bookstore and picked up a couple board games to play over the weekend, and they're both good hits. They got Throw Burrito, which was really fun. I think I have clips of it. Maybe I could share, but I don't know. I might keep that to myself. Thanks for the lurk on and off, Foot Knight. I know it's late. I mean, I'm just starting a stream and it's midnight here. Oh my goodness. Um, they also picked up this card game called Slamwich, which is very similar to the game Slapjack, but it had like a couple specific cards to kind of change it up a little bit. And it was super fun. I really like it. The game was like never ending though. Oh, by the way, I have a. Oh yeah, I mean, there's some that I've backed and not played. So I have a freaking Taylor Swift cup now. Look at this crap. We went out to the movies to see the Marvels last week. And we both ordered large sodas. It was one of those dine-in theaters. We ordered large sodas and they gave us Taylor Swift, these massive Taylor Swift souvenir cup. Look at this. It's like compared to my head. It's freaking massive. So I'm guessing they were probably expecting a bigger draw for. Yeah. Yeah, this place does free refills. They also have this deal where I buy a t-shirt once a year. No, we brought my kid. We went to see the Marvels. He had a blast, by the way. It was fun. But yeah, I have a t-shirt that gets me free popcorn every time we go. So we indulge in some free popcorn. We got dinner. We got these massive. These barely fit in the cup holders that they had there. They serve alcohol, but you don't have to be 18 plus there. I think you could still serve alcohol in a family friendly place here in Arizona. I know the liquor laws are like different in a state by state basis. Free popcorn. How I have a shirt that I buy every year. It's called the place is called Roadhouse that I go to, and the roadie shirt. The current shirt for this year is Star Wars themed. And I think it's Luke Skywalker saying like I was a Jedi like my father before me or something like that. And it's a really cool shirt. And if you wear it to go see a movie there, you get free popcorn, which is a hella good deal. I mean, we wind up spending a bunch of money anyway because we get dinner, but also these massive freaking Taylor Swift cups, which I'm guessing they probably ordered so many of these and then like not enough people showed up to give them all away. So they're just giving them away to people watching other movies as well. Yeah, we had a really fun time seeing the Marvels. I'm sad that that it had such a disappointing box office because this is a pretty damn fun movie. Um, oh yeah, I I imagine they still probably did really well with Taylor Swift era's tickets at this theater, but they probably just over ordered massively. Like maybe they're only selling packages of souvenir cups by the thousands or something like that. By the way, they've got Taylor Swift tea. Like the Swifties. Swift tea, haha. Oh, jeez. I'm too old to be making puns like that, I guess. Yeah, I had a wonderful birthday weekend. We stayed at Santa Rita Lodge. Finally, it was beautiful. But I wound up having a hard time sleeping, which kind of sucked. It was mostly because I'm just kind of a nocturnal creature and stay up way too late. I should have packed some melatonin and brought that with me to maybe sleep through the night and wake up earlier. Found popsicle and been really good. Oh, nice. Yeah, well, mine's already kind of messed up. But I probably would have been able to fall asleep earlier than sunrise. Because that's when I was finally able to fall asleep. Um, oh, nice. Yeah, I'm not really much into racing. My dad's really into racing. He does the whole dad thing where he'll fall asleep. Like he'll be back at his lazy boy watching the race like this. And then I'd go up and try to change the channel. And he'd be like, hey, wait, hey, I was watching that. It was weird. Watching that with his eyes closed. Oh, nice. You do that too? Is that just like a racing thing? Like when you're watching racing? I don't get like maybe it's the therapy of the buzzing circular c- driving cars or something. Oh, anything. Mm-hmm. Hopefully that helps. Oh yeah, the bomb pops. Yeah, I know about bomb pops. Here, I'll do this one right here, bomb pops. Yeah, I had that problem when I was in the hospital too with like some of the popsicles and sweets they would bring were like they had an Italian ice that didn't seem to go well with my stomach for a while. It was one of the few things that I could eat. Oh, dang. Maybe resort to mouthwash for a little bit or something. Oh, toothpaste. Well, I guess mouthwash wouldn't do much better. Chemo toothpaste. I wonder if that's a thing. So, yeah, let me start going through. Oh, yeah, tonight. Mm, yeah, tonight we went out to do pub trivia with some of my friends. It was really fun. We did Geeks Who Drink. If you guys aren't aware, um, they also are on Twitch. Geeks Who Drink is not a streamer. I probably spelled it wrong. Maybe it's like geeks underscore who drink. Something like that. Nope. Well, I don't know what they are on Twitch. But, oh, they put pub quizzes in their name. I wonder what a video shout out would do if somebody has a fun clip of theirs.
Some final round answers. Here they come.
I don't have the audio.
Zurzuvae isn't just a great name for a wizard. It's the first
Damn it.
FDA-approved drug to treat postpartum depression. Postpartum depression, number one. Number two, 2 points. The U.S. Senate still has a pair of what old-timey loogie catchers.
Just let me know if that was funny. Oh, man. I kind of want to restart OBS, but I think that would kill... Oh, thanks, Kiwi. Okay, restarting OBS would kill the stream. But yeah.
Wow.
All right, so I did pub trivia tonight. We placed second place, but we had too many people in our team to actually win anything. I did win one bonus round, which gave a free sandwich, which is good because we were playing pub quiz at a sandwich place. Yeah, second place was like the place we'd always aim for back when I used to play all the time. We used to play every week back when, before my son was born. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back. No, it's it'll put it up over here. Bone Rattle Beat, though, it's called. Yeah, I hadn't done one for a long time, too. Bone Rattle Beat by the Nevrotics. I kind of dig this song, though. But yeah, I'll go to the next one. So... yeah, I hadn't really done a pub quiz in a while because yeah, we got a kid and it's hard to go out for them. Oh, really? In the bottom? Yeah. So there was one year where we went to the Nationals for this pub trivia thing because the Nationals was held in Albuquerque. We drove all the way to Albuquerque, New Mexico. And this was right before Better Call Saul started, so Breaking Bad hype was still pretty high. And we did like our own self-guided Breaking Bad tour out in Albuquerque, where we visited the car wash, the Walt's house, but we didn't like throw a piece on it. We weren't dicks about it. Although I do feel bad for that, like, poor lady who owns the house that was the exterior, because it got all kinds of harassment by fans. What else did we see? Oh, we went to the El Pollo Loco restaurant location, which is really I guess like a burger joint. And yeah, it was really fun. But the national quiz, the actual event, it was at this big stage like theater attached to some casino. They had the Dan Band was the house band performing. They're featured in a couple movies like Wedding Crashers and The Hangover. Um, but yeah, they were really fun. Probably my favorite round though, like it was a really cool thing of trivia. There was hundreds of teams. We didn't even make the top 100. We had a blast. But my favorite round that they came up with for that was they hired a dance troupe, which sounds weird and kind of bizarre. But they started like the dance troupe did 8 sequences of reenacting movies. So there's 8 questions, and it was all the dance troupe reenacting famous dance scenes from movies, including a song. So of course, you know, there's Pulp Fiction, where they do the crap. I forget what the name of that dance is. I'm not really. Oh, thanks, Frank. Yeah. My favorite, however, is they brought out a table, and it was like, what are these guys doing? And all of a sudden, they started playing Harry Belafonte and reenacted the scene from Beetlejuice where everybody does the weird dance to Deo. It was a really good time. Yeah, right now I've just got like a random rockabilly music playing. Death by Stereo, Pine Hill Saints. I figured it's a cool vibe. Yeah, how was everybody's weekend? It's been in here. I had a pretty solid birthday weekend. It was a good time. I really should do pub trivia more often. My son has a bit more patience for it now. Granted, he just sits and watches his tablet the whole time. Probably doesn't make us look like great parents or anything, but maybe eventually he'll start helping us. Yeah. A chill weekend is nice though too. I probably should have been doing more yard work this weekend, but we had an excuse to get out of the house and go adventure. And yeah, took 20 photos. I took 318. Granted, I don't know if I'm gonna have 20 keepers out of this. Dang. I'm guessing they were playing in India. Oh, congrats. Unless you're an Australian rooting for India, which would be weird. Tomorrow should be better. Oh, nice. Yeah, what kind of lens you got for going to the zoo? Do you have a good zoom? I've been really happy if I bring my 70 to 200. 200 millimeter really isn't the most zoom, but it's actually pretty fun at a zoo. Oh yeah, so you got the Sigma or Tamron, or that's a solid zoom lens. But yeah, Oh, goodness. So you're getting all kinds of zoom. All right. Let's get started on culling some of these images I took on my birthday. I was out at the canyon. So this canyon is a really good place for birding. They have a few pretty famous birds out here. Really fun. And I sat at the birding spot a good couple times. Once on when we got there, and another time this morning after we woke up. And I was mostly sitting next to this berry bush, hoping to catch some hummingbirds perching there, or various birds for that matter. Because I mean, this is a very interesting color, very fall themed, and I did succeed a couple times. So the first day, not many of them showed up. Yeah, here's one small one. Yeah, with 200 millimeter, I don't have that much zoom. I didn't even focus on this guy. So this sequence of images, you could kind of see the fog rolling in a little bit. I have it. I don't have the scaling though. Lightroom stuff really does suffice though. Hmm. Oh yeah. Ooh, this one's kind of neat. Purple one. Let's zoom in on these so I can. Hmm. Well, that one's a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, I have the old versions of Topaz. But I don't have the scaling one. I have denoise and sharpen. I don't have the scale. And to get the scale combo, like I have to repurchase the entire software library, which kind of sucks. Oh yeah, he's out of focus on that one. Okay, what are these ones? Is this the same bird? It might be. Oh no, that one's green. This one was purple. This one here is green. Yeah, I did not have enough zoom for this particular landing. I did for future ones, though. Like this one. That one's pretty good. These are 1/500th a second, and there's still so much motion blur. Ooh, I like this one a lot. That one's pretty good. A little maneuvering. Yeah, right? It really is. Don't worry, I got some better ones. I mean, these right here are better. I didn't get these in focus at all. I'm getting better focus here. Not quite perfect. Oh, for sure. I didn't have much light though. I mean, this is 1/200th and I'm still shooting at ISO 2500. It was completely overcast and the light was pretty much gone for the day. So I did not have the ability to shoot that fast, unfortunately. Unless I had like flashes to pop or something with some high speed sync, but the lighting conditions, I mean, while it's nice when things are overcast, it was like very, very heavily overcast. Holy crap, my hard drive just unmounted. See if it remounts. Yeah, I was also at f2.8 too, so okay. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by, Brainbeat. Did we shout you out? Okay. Okay, more berries. Not tonight, no. Wait a second, did I not? Oh no, everybody's been saying happy birthday, so it should say post birthday shenanigans. No, he hasn't popped in tonight. He's usually asleep at this hour. Anymore. We used to stream at the same time, but he's a morning person now. And here we got some turkeys. More berries. Okay, we're off to this morning now, I think. A detail from my cabin. My son made this. It's kind of Blair Witchy, but it also kind of reminds me of a Korok. Some turkeys. And it was really bright. I should have been. I was at 1/2000th here. I probably should have been 6,000, as you suggest. Wild Ice area. I did not get focused on this little guy. He's cute, though. What are the odds this bird is called a tit? I wonder, could I just screenshot this and ID it? Images.google.com. Search by image. American rosefinch, it says. I'm not sure. Well, no, that's pretty darn close. There's house sparrow. Yeah, the rosefinch is a little bit, little chunkier. A lot of them are saying finch, though. Could be a house finch. Ooh, house finch is definitely... Yeah. That's looking very house finchy. See more focus in this one? Nope. Turkeys. Mm-hmm. There's an assortment of birds here. All the yellow birds hanging out. This is a really cool feeder. It just like stacks them all up together. It's pretty great. This guy is cool. I think we ID'd him. Let me see if I can, we should just have images that Google up. Bridled titmouse. Crested tit. There we go. Yep. The region. It extends to Arizona. Let's see what crested. I think I'm leaning more towards the bridled. Because it doesn't have like the spotty pattern in the dome up here. Yeah, it's a bridled. You know what I should Bridal titmouse. I'm just gonna put the ID in here. I forget what the other one was already. Let's put in the keywording too. Oh, the last one was a finch. Yeah, it was like a red finch or something. Or house finch. Oh, here's a hummingbird flying out of frame. Okay, I think this is a crested guy again. Oh, maybe not. He doesn't have like the horn looking feathers. Oh, this guy's cool though. Look at him. Or her. Let's upload another. Yeah. Well, come on now. This one is a white-breasted nuthatch. Well, I'm IDing these is kind of fun. All right, let's name these. We have a standard nuthatch. What does a standard nuthatch look like? Let's look at that. Oh, download this plan. Oh, this is not the site for that. Ooh, they look cool. So mine's like black and white. Yours has all kinds of colors. It's like orangey feathers. Oh, I like that one a lot. That's a cool looking. Oh, this is a red-breasted nuthatch. Oh, there's a whole wiki. Eurasian nuthatch. Learning all kinds of things about birds. So there's a guy there at this area that recommended a Cornell app. Or an app from Cornell University. That was pretty fascinating. You definitely have to be on location to use it. But it's called Merlin. Let's see if I find it on the Android store. All right. Yeah, there we go. Here's the app. It's on. That links to where it is on everything. So I use this app very briefly, and it has a mode where you like have it just listen to your surroundings, and it starts identifying bird calls around you. It's really cool. Yeah, hanging out of that place really turns me into a bird nerd. I like it. It's fun. Like it's fun watching all the birds around fly around. And I'm also noticing I'm saying the word like excessively. I just turned 42, and apparently I'm on a return to the teenage years with my way of speaking. Oh man, there's a couple pretty good shots of this guy. All right, I'm gonna change my filter now to culling. Okay, I could still have the same selected. That's good. Okay, so I'm gonna remove that one. These two are virtually the same, but I think the second one you see more. See less of them there. Oh, here's the res tones. Oh yeah, here he is in action. I think this is the only one I recorded video of. Oh, will it let me play it? I can't even right click. What the heck? There we go. Show an Explorer. MP4. Here he is, this guy. Oh, you could hear. Oh my god, that's such a short clip. I should get better at that. That's a really bad cinematography on my part.
Got scraped. Okay. Yeah.
Sun going into a neat little tree. Oh yeah. It was quite pretty out there. Oh, there's the warble from my camera. Oh, you can definitely see some optical issues with this lens now. I might need to replace it down the road. Rebels. All right, let's do some more culling, shall we? Not in focus yet. In focus there. Here's some more silhouette shots here. Well, that one's all right. More in focus there. Weird shadows, though. I really like the background of this one. Okay, that song's kind of dumb. Look at this. He's got like a mohawk. Oh, I can't. Do I have to like hit G or something here? Zoom in. Oh, it's cool looking. Oh man, the detail when I zoom in is so good. This is a really, really sharp lens. Shot this at 1/1000th of a second, f4.5, ISO 320. Oh, there we go. We get to see some of the color. Oh, that's a cool shot. I don't think I have it in the focus plane at all. But what a cool takeoff shot. I'm going to keep it anyway. You know, I'm going to keep this. I might put together the sequence in like a reel or something. Look at the feathers on this one. So pretty. It's got both jade and like rose colored feathers. Solid shots. This one out of focus, or is it not properly loaded? Nope, it's out of focus. Lost focus. Are these still all out of focus? Yeah. Well, maybe not as much. I mean, when you pixel peep, oh yeah, that's out of focus. That's weird. The focus plane like ends right at the bird. Yeah, out of focus. Not every shot is perfect. The surroundings for these birds is incredible. All right, thanks for lurking, AJ. Give those all a 2 rating. Give these all. Wait, no, these two need to be straight up rejected. And then give those a 1. Oh, it's like mid-flight looking right at me, but I did not nail the focus. Oof. I'm still going to give that an acceptable star rating, though. Oh, no, it's not in focus. These were like the coolest shots. Cleaning itself. Oh, I got it sticking its tongue out. Ooh, right at takeoff. That's pretty cool. All right, let's get some leaf shots. Okay, so for the rest of these, get the video ones first. Just give those all out of here. Let's take the video filter off. So I'm going to put these in a folder. So this is going to be HDR base. Include selected photos. So I'm going to do an auto stacking to figure out which ones of these are HDR. And I don't want to mess with the rest of the images. So I'm moving it into its own independent folder. And now I'm going to auto stack by capture time. $24 of these are stacked. There we go. I hate that I can't see the badge. Okay, these all have badges. Okay, so I'm gonna start merging those. This one, I'm gonna move into the other directory. And these I'm gonna merge. These are not HDR here. Yep, none of those are HDR. So put those in the other directory. 25 operations are going. Yeah, this bridge I found is really nice. I definitely would love to do a session out there someday. Okay, while that is all happening, I actually exported out a time lapse recently. One that I've had on the back burner for a while. And I'm about ready to get started with a brand new Storm Chasing with Ray episode. I'm gonna mark time lapse render. So, all right, I have DaVinci popped up here. I'm gonna go to my time lapse. Oh, thanks, my babe. Yeah, I really like that berry bush. I think it makes just a really great background. Very excited to process some of those. Many of those don't really need much processing. Like the natural colors as is look great. Probably some localized sharpening and stuff like that. Nothing too fancy. So I'm gonna go. Nice pun there. Media. So I'm gonna go to the media tab here. Time lapse, photo exports. San Javier right front sunset. There we go. Look at that bad boy. Oh, I'm very excited about this time lapse. Okay. How long is this one? Let's stretch this out to be the same length. Let's switch to edit to see what the length is. 12 seconds. That's 12 seconds natural time lapse. Wow. I wonder, can I have it play? I would need to probably pre-render the media to have it play. Okay. Quick save. I think I'm going to go into the color panel. Oh no, that's not the color panel. This is, and I'm going to select my time lapse and add deflicker. So I already have a lot of deflicker applied using LR time lapse, but I'm adding an extra layer of deflicker using DaVinci because it helps a lot. Granted, it's going to add some time to the render here, but it's going to be great. All right, let's render it and see how. Oh, wait. Don't render. Clear rendered. Boom. All right. I've got my title. Add to render queue, render it up. So this is going to take a bit, especially since I'm also streaming and rendering a video with OBS at the same time. Actually, not too bad. I'm at 8% already, so. Not as bad as I was expecting. Oh man, it's so disappointing that my favorite bird shots were the ones that were out of focus. Oh. The lights here in the foreground are from another photographer. Those guys just sat there idling with their lights on while I'm right in front of them shooting a time lapse. I probably should have said, hey, could you turn your lights off? But I don't know. Not every photographer is completely aware of their surroundings. Just remembering to take my nighttime medicine. Forgot about that. Oh, the render finished. Let's check it out. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's the photographer out there too. Okay, yeah, there is a bit of ramping stuff that happens here. Look at how much lightning at the very end. Okay, I think I'm going to need to do some speed ramping. This is definitely not done. And I need to get the light adjustment done right. Okay. Let's go back to that time lapse folder and find the keyframes. Oh yeah, these keyframes are kind of hopping all over. I know a pretty great shortcut though. So, oh no, the HDR merges are gonna take my filters off. Crap. I got 12 processes to wait for before I can actually use my filter. That's one thing about Lightroom that I dislike. I understand why it does it. So whenever an HDR merge completes, it will take your filter off. So over here I have like a filter for just keyframes of the sequence. And when I turn it on, I can go hop between keyframe and make my adjustments to each one of those. But when HDRs are merging, every time one of them completes, my filter will turn off, and then all of a sudden I'm seeing all the images and not just the keyframes. Which makes it kind of impossible to do keyframe to keyframe release quickly. So essentially I just need to wait for those to finish. I wonder if there's a way to shut that off in the settings. File handling. Automatically add keywords to enhance images. Oh, nice. Interface. Hmm. Not an interface. Performance, not so much. I have most GPU turned off. Lightroom sync. Display. Mm-hmm. External editing. Presets. Enable HDR editing by default for HDR photos. Yes. General. Huh. So it doesn't have anything about library filtering. Maybe try to Google the solutions. Lightroom filter. Reset when HDR merges. Adobe support. Adobe filter turn on and run the photo merge in HDR to close the library filter when it creates a new HDR file. I have to reopen the library filter again. Yeah. Must have is I might want to filter out certain camera in one folder. According to Adobe employee, this is by design. You could add your Me Too vote and details of why you want it to behave differently, and Adobe will see your feedback there in the Adobe Feedback Forum. If this is by design, that's an amazingly bad design. Oh, yeah. So I tend to agree on that one. That's a design I don't really like in Lightroom. All right, there's only 3 left. So let's open this up in LR time lapse. It's 7:22. Right front says so. That's the one. Okay, last HDR is merging. Folders loading in LR time lapse. We're trucking. Man, are Sundays just like slow? Or is what I'm doing boring for y'all? Wait a second. It's like a co-stream going on. Hmm. Oh, nice. I'm like spacing out. Okay. Now let's do the keyframes. I think I know what happened here is I simplified the masks because the masks were creating some weird lines on most of the stuff. Oh wow, this is the one during the lightning. Okay, so I think it's Control Alt Shift M.
Language.
I said Shift. uh All right, let's think. Oh wait, I'm not in develop. That's why that didn't work. Oh, maybe not. Oh my goodness. All right, it's going crazy right now. All right, let's fit. So this is kind of goals, I think. Let me enable my console. I might go a little bit darker than this. Let's pull up my console. Oh, it's not plugged in. Um, oh yeah, it's plugged into my headlamp. Just charging that. Why is this being so wonky here? There we go. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to bring this down a little bit. And now I'm going to try... I'm not thinking of the right... Oh, no, I am. I am. It matched it. So I'm going to try to match this one. Control-Alt-Shift-M.
Language.
Yeah. Oh, damn it, Captain. I'll try to match on this one, too. It is a bit brighter than I would like, though. So I'm gonna bring this down. Thanks, Matt. Thanks for the lurk. Appreciate you saying hi. Wait, you're... Oh, yeah. It shouted you out. Cool. Okay. Let's darken this a little bit. Okay. Let's try to merge to the next one. Okay, that darkened it. I wonder if I click on this one and try to merge the settings, will it brighten it? No, it won't. Okay. All right. Let's go to this one. Try to brighten. That's pretty darn good. All right. Match. That matched it pretty well. Let's click on it. Nah, it doesn't really shift too much. Oh, nice. I didn't get him to call me out on saying that word. All right. Wow, it gets really dark in this next one. Okay. Pop this up. This is probably going to be super noisy, isn't it? Oh, it's cool looking, though. It is super cool looking. Match. That was not really a proper match. What is going on here? Oh, no. It's spot removal. I'm going to have to regenerate all the spot removals, I think. Oh, no, that takes forever. What if I change him to different kinds? I wonder. All right. So we got some more adjusting to do between these two frames. And it's definitely nighttime, but I want to probably bring the shadows up a bit. Well, the shadows are already on full blast. Okay. Merging with the last one. Okay. So for these, I'm going to try to do a solution here where I have auto sync turned on. And hit Q so I could see my little spot removals. And I'm going to change it to heal. Heal is not as effective for removing spots, but when it comes to a time lapse, it's really handy for being able to merge with multiple images. I think this is the frame where I probably grabbed my camera because it's got some shake, or maybe it was just it's a 20-second exposure, so maybe this is just shaking in the wind here. All right, we got our keyframes here. Right, G, share, or save. All right, now I'm gonna reload my keyframes here. Mm. Okay. So did this reload? Auto transition, the new. Okay. So we're saving. Okay. Let's build the visual previews. Let's go. All right. It's just rebuilding the whole thing. It's snaking across. Might need to do. Might not need to do another visual deflicker. Because I think the deflicker is applied on additional layers. Um, hmm. Oh, there might be a weird frame skip here. It's looking kind of okay in this pre-render. Yeah, it's the people doing a photo shoot. I might be doing a photo shoot here in the very near future, like next weekend. It finished. I don't really see much flickering, which is good. Let's try refining just in case, though. What is export and rendered? Exports internally and renders. This internal export doesn't export to advanced options and quality Lightroom export. Okay. So it downgrades the quality if I do that. So really the best way to do this is to do let's do sequence. Ooh, this could be my new process actually. So I switch from keyframes to sequence, and then I'll go to edit, invert selection, and then read metadata on those. So I noticed I was getting weird. I was getting weird behavior when I would read metadata on the keyframes. So I want to have them unselected in this process. But I also was having issues with so my process was doing that was to select all unrated images. But sometimes it goes like from 4, 3, 2 stars. So those would not get synced. So this might need to be my new workflow. If I go from keyframes and then I change it. If I have all keyframes selected and I change it to sequence, and then invert my selection, that will sync the settings I need. How many images are in there? 316. That is a lot to export. I think I'm going to export that after stream. Because exporting a massive set like that just impairs my computer. Let's go back to the last folder for the birthday images here. I have a couple of these with pretty good star ratings here. Oh boy, I gotta go to the bathroom. Might go do that momentarily. Yeah, this is not loading. Well, we got a 3-way battle royale. Battle royale.
Fight!
After these messages, we'll be right back.
All right, we're back. I really like this one. Unfortunately, the berries are a bit too intense with the sunlight. It's a cute shot. I like it. So we're reducing clarity here. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do a subject pop. Make sure my selection was okay. Yeah, that works. That works. So I'm going to go to my background and reduce clarity. Reduce clarity, also texture. Now for my subject, I'm going to increase texture. And clarity. All right, I think I'm going to change to lo-fi here. Oh, congrats, Matt, on winning the Battle Royale. You know what? I wanted to change a victory thing. Commands. Has won the battle. Moderators say it. Don't ignore bot account. There we go. And that should probably play sound GG. Nice. Now it's going to play a GG whenever somebody wins. I didn't know about that checkbox before. Oh wait, this is very, very nice image here, I'd say. I kind of wish these berries weren't as blown out, but I think they are the brightest part on the image, which kind of sucks. That I don't like. I'm going to do a little localized sharpness. And for the subjects, let's boost the shadows and exposure. And give this bad boy a vignette. Now, I almost think this might do a little bit better as a vertical crop, like a 4x5 here. And then I'm gonna do a mask here on these berries just to reduce exposure. Hey, what's up, Film Benjamin? Notice I'm also a streamer. Looks like your guys. Was that your first stream, or was that the first stream together? Let's shout you out. Brand new photography streamer, Film Benjamin. Oh, and shout out Owen. Yeah, I did one with Low Bass Guy on Friday. And I wasn't able to stream while sharing my stream because my internet is so poor. I wish this weren't the case, but I literally had to end my stream about 10 minutes in because it was dropping frames like crazy. And just raid Low Bass Guy, who I was dual streaming with. It worked out all right. Yeah, I was being a bandwidth hog for sure. Well, I mean, I have less than 10 megabytes of upload speed per second, which means I cannot even do a 1080p stream. I have to do 720 and lower. And I think I stream at like 2500 bits per second, but because I have to have such a reduced stream, I also record all of my streams now. And as a more recent development, I'm starting to upload my streams to YouTube after I'm done streaming. So there will be a 1080p version of this stream.
Wow.
Terrible.
Hey, Cliff! The Candyman has arrived. But yeah, unfortunately, I can't, like, my bandwidth doesn't permit me to have too good a quality. Yeah. Oh, if you think this stream is advanced, you should check out Cliff Creates, actually. He's got a legit, like, setup. So he's started doing IRL photography streams where he's out and about in Auckland, New Zealand with his camera, and he'll take a photo with his camera, and it will upload to a server and display on the stream, and you could vote on each photo he takes as the stream goes on. So there's like a competition as to which is the best photo voted by viewers. I have a pretty advanced stream. His is next level. Cliff's got a next level setup. You're welcome, man. You deserve any compliments on that. It's a really great. I hope you'll be able to stream again soon. I know you're taking a break right now, but oh, I saw a notification that that a new YouTube video of yours uploaded. I haven't looked at it though. Do you think I dumped road for Ulanzi? Okay. It's 15 minutes. I wonder if I could do an export. Oh, thanks for the follow. Everybody's doing a dance down there. Let's go. All right, one more. Right. Pick. Hold on. I think I'm going to do an export of this. Did me saying pick make my bot say TikTok? Weird. So I rendered this time lapse earlier. Check this out. So this is a stormy sunset out at San Javier Mission. It's a really, really old Catholic church in the outskirts of Tucson. And it's just a really beautiful place. And I was there storm chasing and capturing some photos of this storm passing by. But as you can see, there's some adjustments going on. And the it hops around a little bit. Yeah, it got some good lightning bolts. This is up there on one, like, I have a calendar. So here's my photography calendar for next year. And one of my images, what month is it? I think it's September. I mean, here's shot of the year. That's a single lightning bolt. Insane. 5-second exposure at 200 millimeter. Like, at 200 millimeter, your point of view is so narrow. You have to be incredibly lucky to get something to strike it down the barrel. Oh, man. Yeah, yeah, I don't know if it's hitting it. It's probably behind it. Yeah, it's hitting a city behind it. I have another image where I got lightning hitting this tower right here. Yeah, okay. So here's September. This is one of my shots of the year. This is from that time lapse. Absolutely gorgeous. And these printed very well. I went with a brand new local printer this year, and they just killed it. They knocked it out of the park. I mean, I put this side by side with last year's calendar, and like, these guys really kick some ass with their printing. Back to the main layout. But of this, it's a still. I could go to it right here. I got a couple stills actually. I think if I change my filter to virtual copies, you'll see These are all the lightning bolts I caught in this time lapse. So what I do when I call through these is I do a lightning counting stream where I go through frame by frame and count all the lightning bolts I caught. And then oh wow. Why did the edit go away? Uh-oh. Hold on, let me go back to my history here. Did I sync? Oh, I have a paste settings. Okay, there we go. There's the publish. Doge. Wait a second. Is that spam? Can you say something else? Pretty sure that's spam. You have 10 seconds to explain yourself, GA3TXLKIK. Wait, where's my mod? Mod view. Okay, got mod view on. Alright. Are you a real person? Or are you a bot? I already know the answer. Alright. Goodbye, bot. Yay! Oh, stolen older account. All right, have a good night, Film Benjamin. Thanks for stopping by after your stream. But yeah, shout out to Owen, Steven, and Film Benjamin. Actually, I don't think I follow you guys, actually. Oh no, Owen, Steven, I'm following. Film Benjamin, am I following? I'm not. All right. I have remedied that. I'm now following both of you guys. Brand new photography streamers. By the way, I have been noticing a lot lately. There is a lot of new photography streamers. There's been a big uptick in people streaming photography on this platform, and I am here for it. It is great. I'm liking it a lot. I'm going to change my filter for the sequence. Full sequence. So I'm gonna export these. Okay, where am I at in the library here? Rename folder to get that in my clipboard. All right, now let's export this. As time lapse. So this is gonna just crazy like mess up my computer because it's exporting 297 files. Overwrite. All right, we've got a brand new video for Cliff from Cliff Creates. Let's shout him out again. Let's check it out. Change my settings so I get browser audio. And I'm going to link the video here in chat as well so we could all give it a look. I'm going to give this a preemptive like. I haven't watched it yet, but I know I'm going to like it. I know it. I'm going to hit T. All right. Pausing the music. Let's bump up the volume. Good thing you fixed the closed caption. Was it broken?
I'm here with another video. Hope you're all doing good. It's been a few months since my last video, and I thought rather than doing a scripted video, let's just talk about what I'm currently using for IRL live stream. And I think one of the last things I did with
nice
to try and improve my audio. And you guys might recall a video where I discussed using the Lancy J12 microphone. That's when I was using my iPhone 11 to stream and record videos like this one today. Ended up returning it to buy the microphone that I'm currently using, and that is the Rode Wireless Me. And it's been a few months, and I thought I could discuss my thoughts of using the Rode Wireless Me over that time. I'm not sure if you've caught me on my live streams on Twitch, where I went through my process, my thinking on why I went with this versus that, but I still have my iPhone 11, I've got my Samsung Galaxy S9, and I now have the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra, which is my main phone for content. That out of the way, my thoughts on
Yeah.
Rode Wireless Me.
Man, I gotta do the B-roll thing.
CJ12 to the Rode Wireless Me, it should be a day and night difference in the audio quality. After owning it for a while, I don't think the gap was as big as I thought it would be, going from something which costs 75 New Zealand dollars to the Rode Wireless Me, which is 300. Now, there are a couple of cons with the Rode Wireless Me. One of those was that...
Oh man, sorry, ads are running.
To charge the microphones, you need to use two separate cables, whereas with the Lancy J12, you have a charging case, you put everything into that, one cable to charge. I think battery life fine, but there have been a few times where I've needed...
Wait, I have an extension upgrade? What the heck? Let's resume.
To go between 6 and 12 hours of live streaming. And for that scenario, that's where you need to keep them charged up, because you don't have a way of switching to a different mic like you do with the Lancy J12. You got the two microphones and one receiver. If one is running out of battery, you can switch it out for the other one, which is fully charged, and then you can switch it out again. I think with the Lancy you can charge up to 4 times with the mics, so that would give you more than enough time. There are a few times I was really concerned. I had to keep that in mind. You know, these Rode Wireless Me's, they could run out at any time. So then I would need like an additional cable on hand to keep the receiver charged. Same thing with the transmitter. I'd have to try and keep that charged as well. Maybe have it constantly plugged in for power.
You know, I kind of have that problem with my current setup. I have, where is it? Yeah, so right here, I bought this kit, which is nice and portable. It's very similar to the Ulanzi. But the biggest downside is the transmitter right here is a little wireless guy that uses 3.5 millimeter. So in order to use this on or USB-C, so it does have a USB-C. So if I can use a USB-C, the USB-C cable, I can use it to transmit to my phone, or I could use it to transmit from my GoPro with the 3.5 millimeter, but I have to have those extra cables with me. And like this case, yeah, just one transmitter. Then there's 2 mics. Well, I guess it's the receiver, right? Two. So the mics are the transmitters, yeah. But yeah, I have to carry the additional cables, but there's no where in this handy case for cable storage. So I'm just stuck with, like, if I have this in my kit right here and I don't have the cables, I'm just out of luck. Yeah, it's kind of a downside for sure on that product. See what you have to say about these.
Power. So So there was that sort of fear you had to worry about. Mine is here, I've got the windshield on it, you've got the logos, the branding, so you've got all this stuff that really stands out, the light on there as well. You can dim this one. I wish they'd take a more subtle approach with the branding. A little while ago I decided to go back to the Yanzi J12. I bought one, but the one I had was faulty, so I had to ask them to replace it for another
On
one.
my... Oh, it is. Yeah, thanks for...
taking it with me to TwitchCon, and the setup I had is what I've got here.
Well, I like your whoosh sound effects.
Of what it looks like now versus...
It's better than the ones I have.
Here. You're probably wondering, why do I have all this stuff?
Hey, Cliff, can I steal your whoosh? Alright.
On my phone. Hey everyone, Future Cliff reviewing the footage, and I don't actually answer the question, so I'm just going to jump in here and try to phrase what I meant to say. Now the reason why I have all this additional
This is
gear
nicely
that I have
stabilized.
continuous audio and continuous power. You don't have this at all with the Ulanzi J12, since it has a pass-through port where you can just plug in a USB.
I have my own whoosh, but I don't like it as much as your whoosh.
Ulanzi J12 without all this extra stuff, which I'll show you in a moment. Okay, let's get back to the video. I have noticed some audio issues with this setup. It'll occasionally cut out with the audio when I've got the splitter plugged in. I don't know if it's a splitter or if it's the Rode, but yeah, if I unplug the power from the splitter, then the audio cuts out for a split second and then comes back on again. It's distracting. It's the kind of thing you don't really want. All of this stuff that I've got here is another reason why I've decided to go back to the Ulanzi. If you look at it, it just looks crazy. It stands out kind of a mile away. Even it's nice and blacks, but it's a bit much. And below that, I've got a new addition to my gear, and that is a Godox battery grip. It's got a 10,000 milliampere battery in it, and then it's this that I can keep either the receiver charged or I can keep the phone charged. And that's actually been really good for the setup. My only thoughts, issues on it is that it's a bit too tall. Wish it could be at half the height, and if there could be a way to extend the phone higher. But other than that, I really like what it does. If you guys have seen my other videos,
that's nice.
I've
Yeah.
got a battery connected to my tripod clamps and things on the outside of it. Made things look really messy. So they helped clean it up a little bit more. But even now, when you look at it, it's still pretty crazy. It's got USB-A, USB-C. Both of those have the same voltage, same charge, fast charge.
If only we could wireless everything, but out in the wild, there'd be so much interference.
But the difference with their one is you've got a USB-A on one side, USB-C on the other side, so directly opposite each other. I just like how, at least with the Godox, it keeps them both on the same side, so you can keep all your cables a little more cleaner or hidden around the back of your phone rather than just sticking out the sides like this. So at least from
also with wireless comes more battery issues.
Just hope one day that these guys could either make them shorter, make them smaller, the legs, if they could be a little bit wider, maybe if they could extend the battery into the feet. Too windy. I'm sure there's lots of ways that they could make it a bit smaller. Maybe wider. They can make it a bit wider.
Oops, I forgot to put the marker earlier. I'm gonna have to shift that.
Use the feet on their own. That is the setup. Of course, gonna switch to the Ulanzi J12. We'll do an unboxing. I've done an unboxing before, but for the sake of it, let's do another unboxing. So here is my new / old / new microphone that I've decided to go back to. I'm hoping the audio quality is as good as what I remember from the iPhone. I was happy with the audio when I had this on the iPhone. So
I wish they made a 3.5 millimeter version.
So that's a good sign. Brand
Or a version that does it all.
Wondering why haven't I gone with another brand? I did buy a cheaper microphone.
Hey, what up, Carlos?
$50.
Thanks,
This
man.
is 75 New Zealand dollars. The other one was 50. Hello, 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Checking the audio quality.
I didn't do a birthday stream, so everybody gets the opportunity to wish me a happy belated.
Mic check, test. So there are a few things I like.
I was out at
The
a
cheap one
cabin.
that I
It was
bought had
nice.
a windshield on it. These don't have a windshield. It had the charger case. It had a little meter to show you how much battery was left on the microphones. Hello, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is an audio test. One thing I really like about these is they don't require any software to use them. When I did the unboxing for the Rode Wireless Me, it killed the stream. So I was live streaming that unboxing, and then I couldn't start up again. I think I had to bypass my my setup to stream directly to Twitch. Here's the case. It's got this little notch so you can pull it out.
So nice.
And you've got a USB cable here.
I should use mine more.
Basic. I don't think it has Ulanzi written on it. So I feel like
Thanks,
the Rode
Cliff.
mic is they're all branded. It's about 1/2 meter in length. Seems like decent quality. I don't think this is fast charging, but I can let you guys know in a second. Okay, so here's the charging case. Now, one of the design flaws that I think they could have improved on is where they've got the USB charging port in the bottom for the case. Now, I always thought that should be at the back, so when you put it down flat like this, and then if you need to use the microphone, you just open the lid, and then you've got access to them. Whereas with the charging port on the bottom, you have to lie it flat in order to charge. You don't have good access to the case, it's kind of closed.
That is a really good point. Good observation.
So you can't really use it.
Or even a side battery
this.
point.
But it's a
Or
minor thing,
charging
I
point
can
would be
pass
great.
that. I really like the design of this. I think the build quality also is pretty decent. Now we've got the USB receiver. This is what you plug into your phone. This one, of course, is
I really like that product.
Outtro. And then we've got the pass-through charging at the bottom. I'm going to leave a cable connected into the bottom of the pass-through. That way, it's going to be less wear and tear on the pass-through. There's a light on there that indicates whether it is connecting or whatever. This doesn't need to be charged. It just uses the power from the phone, and then when you plug in your pass-through charging, then that is keeping your phone charged, and of course this here. But you can use this without the phone being plugged into any power. So that's one thing that's going to eliminate all the cables and things. We've got our transmitters, we've got case, keeps things
My
all
export is still at
self-contained. I
13%.
have this in my pocket. Now if I need to switch out the transmitters, or if I'm working with someone else, then I can just give them a mic, or I can switch out the mics if it's just myself, and then they're both connected. One downside to this is these don't have any kind of a limiter. If there's a lot of loud noise, and these are not ideal to use in that kind of situation. In that case, what I recommend is unplugging the receiver, so you're using your phone's microphone.
Yeah, right.
Because in a loud environment, it's just the audio is just going to distort, and it won't be good. Newer models of the Ulanzi microphones, they do have limiters in them. Some of them don't have the pass-through charging, which for us in IRL, it's really important to be able to keep your phone charged. And that's why I've got all this cabling here on my existing current setup. But of course, we're going to unplug all that and then switch it over to this. Okay. So here is all the stuff, all this receiver. Transmitter here. Turn this one
Yeah, the
on.
phone mic is just, not
Plug
that
that
good.
in. So the green light should mean that it's now connected. So see how much smaller that is versus the other one. There's no logos on it, so I've got a little plastic skin on there. I think it's ordered to prevent any charging.
I have a little windscreen on mine too.
It's nice and matte. Let's put our microphone here. If you compare those and barely see it versus the Rode. Okay, so Rode
Oh, that's
transmitter,
true. Yeah, it might
and
be.
there's the Ulanzi here. We're now
That's a good
using
point.
the Ulanzi J12 microphone. We've got the receiver plugged into the Samsung phone. We've got the transmitter here. I'll just tap it to make sure those two.
Nice. Welcome, Sonny.
What do you guys think about the audio? How do you find it versus the Rode Wireless Me? The Rode Wireless Me. And just to go over what I needed to use before. So we have all of this stuff here. We have the splitter that plugs into here. You got a TRS cable which plugs into your receiver. And then if you need to keep your receiver charged, you need an additional USB-C cable.
Well said,
See,
well
it's
said.
already starting to get a bit messy. So I'm going to put all this away. Now take a photo of what I've got now as a comparison, and one that's closer up. But I think you'll notice already how much cleaner it is. So what do you think? What do you think of the audio quality? What do you think of the setup? I think it's much better. This is definitely what I want to take with me to TwitchCon. So just think of all those cables and things that I just showed you. That's what I had to mess around with every day. What's even better about this setup is if, let's say I needed to go into a place where they're really iffy about phones and things, I can just take this all off, the battery grab, the phone hole and everything, just hold the phone. So as an example, we just look at this setup when I hold it like this, and I could actually hold it this way, and then their little receiver is behind my palm. Maybe I might move things this way. And now that I've covered that, there's a couple of other things I wanted to mention as well.
Hey, you're
in
getting
terms of
shadows on you.
I'm using. We've got the new wireless audio setup. That little gadget I've got this little wrist attachment, and this is where you can put your second phone, and maybe you miss a message, you know, sort of check to see what that person.
Ooh, yes.
And you can just look down at this phone because it's on your wrist. Go, oh, okay, great.
Yeah, like last time it was Death Stranding.
Uncomfortable to wear in hot environments. So if you're in somewhere like cooler, like New Zealand is for me, then you know you'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm in hot weather.
Whatever, and then wearing the
all my electronics overheat when I'm out and about.
I've been using a lot is this lanyard. So this lanyard, I just have my phone on.
My phone overheats in my pocket.
Like so.
In the summers here.
Phone setup, and that's where I could share my screen. So I have like these two options for a second or third phone. But of course, at least at the moment, this is probably my favorite.
Yeah, they're up to $70 instead of 60. I don't know what that translates to in India, but
footage. Now, I've tried the different alternatives, put it on my e-scooter, very shaky, not stable at all. Shoulder mounts, I always found that does this kind of jerking
indie
motion.
games are
And
still
at least
pretty
to me, I'm not a
inexpensive,
fan
though.
of that look. And I know lots of people who do have the shoulder mounts. It works for them.
Oh, I see.
And I do like that if you have your phone or whatever on your backpack, you need to take it off, then it's quick and easy. I think I've shown you my gear, my setup that I have. So I can go from the battery grip to my chest mount. There's our quick release. What I like about this quick release is it spins around. Anyway, I think that's it for me today. Share your thoughts. Is there something you would do differently with this setup? I've had a couple of requests to make videos on various, I guess, updates to some of the videos that I've already released.
Yeah.
Hopefully it won't be another 3 months from now. Please do press that subscribe button if you've enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you've got any questions, or please leave a comment as well. I think that's all for me today. I'm sure I've forgotten something, and we'll probably do another video like this in the very near future.
That was great, Cliff. I like it. Well done. I'm still exporting. Why does it say 2 operations? That's weird. Currently at 19%. We got a couple percent gain. Thanks, Sonny. So let me share my birthday present with you guys. So this right here. Oh my God, there's so many Discord notifications. This is my Google Pixel 4a, which I've had for several years here. Still quite good charge. But it has this I got pie actually. Some pumpkin pie, some sugar-free pumpkin pie, or no sugar added. I'm sure there was some natural sugars from the pumpkin or something, but as you can see, this phone has like, man, I'm putting all kinds of prints on it. Its phone has like a very bad line on here, which makes it really hard to read any text or like showing off pictures to others. That's probably my most used purpose for my phone, is showing off photos to strangers. Well, not strangers, but like other people will be, oh yeah, I remember I was at this adventure, and you know, sharing what the photo I caught there and stuff like that. Well, I wonder, Wonder if there's an effect that I can. Some rays. And da, 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 da. This is how I have it fixed.
My name is Jeff.
Thanks, Hyena. Oh, guess what I had for dinner for my birthday?
Wow.
This right here. This is a Google Pixel 8. Not an 8 Pro, but here's the cameras on here. So far, like, I have not taken too many photos with this. I've still primarily used my cameras to take photos. But this is 4th generation upgrade on my phone, and plus my 4A was not a flagship. This one is a flagship phone. Oh no.
Language.
Yeah, there he goes. There he goes. Is he gonna do it again? But yeah, he this so far has been a really great phone. I mean, it's hard to notice much more improvement as you go from phone to phone, because we kind of have reached peak phone. This is a little bit heftier than my 4A. Side by side, they're about the same. Man, my yellow case from before is all like, it doesn't look yellow. It does, yeah. It also has macro. I need to put that to the test, actually. I wonder if there's something around here. No, they don't do that with Android. I mean, they don't do that with stock Android. I should probably correct that. Yeah, with modded Android, I know like Samsung and like other brands, they'll probably do that. But this is stock. Like, this is a phone from Google. They have promised over 6 years of continued support on this phone. Yeah, let's see. So I'm gonna bring up the phone app, or so macro is on. To macro, wait, what? There we go. Macro turned itself on. That's macro in low light. I don't. Well, let's see. Here's what. Oh, this is not the best way to share this. I just snapped a photo of a quarter. Let's see. Phone link. Here we go. Syncing from your device. Here it is, directly from the phone. I mean, it's low light. Maybe let's get some more light here. Yeah. Here we go. I have this Ulanzi video light here. It's RGB. So let's light this up with some green intense light here. It's in macro mode. ₹20. I don't really know translation. 25 cents is like, is that? If it's 20 rupees, that sounds like it's worth less. Like, yeah, mine's about that old as well. Okay, here it is with some more light. Yeah, it's 25 cents. Quarter of a dollar. So yeah, this definitely, like, with light, showed off a little bit better. Oh yeah. In low light, it's kind of smudgy and like out of focus. But I lit this with a green light, and boy, does that make my desk look really weird. Oh, okay, I see. But yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah. Not every company works like Apple. Like Apple depreciates how their systems work as the devices go on. Google does not. Um, Blue Life, nice. Can I change this to mode? Oh yeah. All right, so I'm gonna change this to a yellow light, and let's try macro. That light. That does not look bad. All right. Back to photos. Oh, you could definitely tell. Is that my finger? You can definitely tell the color of the light. Maybe I should let's change this light to, oh, we could do intensity. Let's make this more neutral. All right. Oh, the yellow's from my phone case. All right, removing the phone case. I need to set up a desk camera so I can cut to a camera showing this. Okay. Yeah. Or even just a view that of like looking at my desk. You could see me like setting that up. I need to get more camera mounts. That's really what's missing. Like I have more cameras, but I don't really have places to mount it. But my room is a disaster. Like I am surrounded just by mess. I really need to organize this room a lot better in order to all right, so let's open the shot. Wow, okay. A little bit. I might have a little camera shake or something. I don't know, though. It's... right? It's the illusion. Yeah, this is an all right macro. It's a little bit out of focus. Right, Dini. Yeah, I wonder if I could get a more stable one. All right, let's turn this light on again. Yeah, I've got the yellow reflecting from my case. So I do really like this yellow highlight on my case. But for macro, this yellow is really to the detriment of the photo because look at this. So I left the case on. So this photo right here is with the case off. Now I left the case on and look at that yellow color cast from my case. I did get this pretty sharp though. I mean, this is a little bit out of focus. I wonder if that's depth of field. And that kind of sinks. Like I really like this yellow. But if I'm going to do like macro shots with stuff with a reflective surface, that's going to show up in the photo. I'd probably just have to take the case off to do macro shots. Enhance. This particular viewing app, I can't really enhance much. I think it's this Photos app work or storage for your memories. Powerful clip champ. Well, that's essentially what this is though, is there's a macro lens mode on this phone. But yeah, oh yeah, so you need some zoom. I wonder, you know, I do have this. I have this little guy. What is my export at, by the way? It's at 28%. This is the slowest export ever. We're in just chatting mode now for sure. Okay, what does this do? Oh. It's changed lenses when I... Oh, this lens is busted. It's got a big, like, smudge on the middle. That stinks. This is a fisheye lens, though, so it's definitely, It's pretty cool, though. Yeah, that doesn't really work with this little... I might need to throw this little guy out. I think that's from a lens kit that I kickstarted a while back. Ugh. All right, this export is taking some time, folks. What are you guys doing? What are you doing over there? Wow, that really, really impacted the levels. Who've been drinking tonight? License and registration. So yeah, as an experiment recently, I have been uploading all of my VODs to YouTube. You're going to shower with water? Is that like something that's not like, what do you normally shower with? Oh, I brought home a giant maple leaf. Oh, it's all dried out now, so I think I'm gonna break it if I... This thing was like as big as my head, but it dried out. I mean, as leaves do. But yeah, I brought home a big old maple leaf. Um, the and cologne. I just put cologne over their problems. The worst are the people who shower using oh, what is the name of that oil? Mm. Patchouli. Patchouli. That's the worst way to shower. I had a like back in my early 20s, I was driving a lot of people around, and I gave one of my roommates a ride, and he's in the back seat, and I'm driving around, and I'm all of a sudden like, what is that smell? And he apparently applied some patchouli oil to himself. Oh, okay. But yeah, my car for months, like whenever I would give anybody a ride from there, they're like, why does it smell like a smoke shop in here? Because yeah, one time long ago, someone applied patchouli oil in this vehicle. I wonder if Uber drivers ever deal with that issue. Like, I would probably give somebody a 1-star review if they rode my car. I did that. Yeah. Yeah, it's time to 1-star that person. Yeah, it's so strong. It really messes with you. Oh yeah, the promo's up. Calendar. Calendar. Maybe I should have the promo put the link. Yeah. Coal or carbon bag? Does it really? And you just keep it in like vehicle or like whatever area you want to get rid of a scent. Do you like? Does that work in like a bathroom situation? You just put a coal or carbon bag and it absorbs the bathroom smells. Huh. Oh, coffee is such a great smell. Love me some coffee. Charcoal purifying activating deodorizer. Oh, I know, right? Coffee sounds so good. Mm-hmm. Coffee. That's awesome. Activated bamboo charcoal. Oh, that's a really brilliant thing to harvest charcoal from because bamboo is a really, really quickly renewable resource. Brings violence in your blood. I know you speak positively about violence so much. I'm hoping you're not completely serious. This violence is kind of awful. No, not kind of. It is awful. By the way, I'm drinking out of a giant Taylor Swift cup. I went to the theater to see the Marvels recently, and they gave us these massive souvenir cups. Look at it, like next to my head. It's humongous. It is a good vessel for my tea. Get it from OG. Oh, is OG a big fan of or August or August? Forget. Is he a Swifty? I'm drinking Swift tea. I do have some bags of chai. I should probably brew. Instead, I have the sun tea stuff. That's maybe I should mix it up and do some chai. Which I learned from the Spider-Man movie. If you say chai tea, it's duplicated. Yeah. That's because I say that now only as chai because of that Spider-Man movie. Like make Cliff play a million. I haven't really done. Yeah. I I don't think it really stuck when you mentioned it to me, though. Oh, well, maybe it did. I don't know. But man, how much is the export at? Oh, the taco storm. Oh yeah, that, by the way, that was my dinner on my birthday, was tacos. I had chicken tacos. They were absolutely delicious. What the hell word? They were delicious. Deliverish? What the? It was a dinner of champions. Chicken tacos. We shredded off pieces of chicken. We put it in corn tortillas and fried them. Yeah, they were deliverish. That, it sounds like a weird corporate company slogan. Like a meta word that somebody. I worked for a company that tried to um make up the word qualovation. It's quality innovation. I'm like, no, that's not gonna stick. You could put that, and you could put all the super glue in the world on that word, and it's not gonna stick to anything. Boy, I'm digging this chatting segment. That's nice. Ah, hopefully you're feeling all right, impoverish. Yeah. Hopefully you're feeling all right. I know you were in here earlier, but yeah, I know it's been like in and out, in and out. That's kind of how I was today. I took a nap today, and yeah. But yeah, last night I was hanging out with a pale blue wave. It's like another. There has been a major surge. Um, but yeah, there's been a major new surge of like new photography streamers. This guy is pretty cool. We was hanging out with last night. Um, this right here is a Garmin. I freaking love this watch. It's so good. It looks it looks like, you know, any one of those like outdoorsy type watches, but this is legit like a smartwatch. Not like, but this is a smartwatch. Yeah. The best the best smartwatch I've owned. Hands down. It's so good. They're a little pricey, but they're really good. Oh, let's look that one up. I've had like this is about my fourth or fifth smartwatch. I'm gonna look up this watch that you're talking about. Let's look it up. Ooh, that is a slick looking watch. Main layout. I need to make this process a little faster. Oh, so this is not a smartwatch. Just looking at it. Oh, look at this guy. So by automatic, I mean like you don't have to change it like ever. Just automatically just works. Wait. What? Jeff?
My name is Jeff.
Was the stream about to end, Jeff?
My name is Jeff.
Oh, Deadeye Sunny said no. And he's also a mod. Oh. I need to fix that. Does that work if I say no now? Okay.
Wow.
You know, it might be a fun stream for you to do. Yeah, I could fix the glitch. I was just about to make like a "you can't see me" joke or something, and just like where you disappear, but I have no means of making myself disappear other than just hiding under my desk. So I'm not gonna try that joke. Oh, yeah, you just have to have a picture of your background, right? Mm-hmm. Yep. Just fade into that. My background is changing so much with the different, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I've been thinking on. I got an idea the other day where, or no, earlier tonight I got a weird idea, which I might follow through. It could be fun. Like Jeff back there, I do have a pop-up screen. Actually, let me break it out. Why is Lightroom still put a hat on? I've done that, yeah. So, yeah, I've just been shaving it bald. I mean, not completely razor shave, but just with a buzzer. They have this pop-up green screen. This thing pops up pretty big. Oh, thank you. And the other side has a blue screen. So I could probably put a blue screen behind Jeff here, or I could just take a still image of Jeff because he has kind of still life.
My name is Jeff.
But and we could like juxtapose him in some interesting situations. Like maybe like similar to the Conan's desk bit where he would just drive his desk around. And it is reliant on having dynamic backgrounds, you know, of driving and incorporating green screen might be. I could probably bring this back. The way my room is set up, though, it doesn't really. It's not very permissive of using the green screen, especially the way the camera points, because I have to put the green screen in the middle of the room or right here, and prop it up, and it's really cumbersome. It'd probably be best if I could prop this up against the back wall and cut out the background that way. I could almost prop this up because I have another wall over here that I could probably prop this up against. I would have to clean up this whole area, but I could prop this against that wall and do some sort of green screening with a second camera, maybe. I don't know. It's just kind of workshopping possible stream ideas for the future. Right now, it says Lightroom is at 20%, 28% export, and not responding. So I might be at a standstill right now with the export. Have you guys seen what I'm working on exporting? Let me share this again real quick. I wonder if it'll let me play it. Yeah, my computer might be flatlining right now. Yeah, it won't even load. All right. Close all those windows. Close Photoshop. Maybe that'll free up some memory for this. Or all the export is just not working. Boo. Yeah. My computer's chunking. Chunking. Glad the stream's still working, though. CPU usage is at 13% from OBS. Man, we've been streaming for about 3 hours. Yeah. Yes, it does. Well, I mean, I spent $500 on this CPU. I'm still using it pretty well. My GPU is kind of mid. I mean, it's a great GPU for gaming, for streaming, and also like media. It's a mid tier. Here's my specs. Yeah, I'd love to upgrade my CPU. That'd be awesome. Yeah, it's all right. I mean, if I had a 30 or 40 series at the 80 range, I think I would have a lot better stream capability. But really, my biggest bottleneck for my stream is presently internet. Yeah, CPU rendering is definitely where it's at as far as quality. I can definitely concur with that. How much are those? Oh yeah, just $700. My goodness, man. Hey, maybe it'll help with the $700, the Twitch ads. Mhm. Where does Newegg have it priced at? 919. Oh, wait, no, that's a graphics card. Amazon 760. Oh, these are all graphics cards. Or are you telling me graphics cards? I don't really like AMD GPUs. I'm more of an NVIDIA guy myself. And that's a big ass graphics card. Really? I don't know. I think the like a 3080 is probably fine. Let's see. What's a 3080 at? 849. That's even more expensive. Then 4080. Oh my goodness. 1200 bucks. Yikes. Yeah. Yeah, VRAM is definitely important. So, how much VRAM does this other one you're recommending have? Let's- 20 gigs. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I use RTX stuff a lot. Like this right here. Oh no. Did I crash the stream doing this? This remove background here uses RTX. Though I forgot I was also exporting in Lightroom, so that's probably going to crash stuff. Turn it off swiftly. I wonder what that looked like on stream. On my end, it just froze up. Is video not? Well, this export isn't really going anywhere. Alright. I'm looking at other streams. What up, Fido? Showed up 3 hours into the party. How's it going? Oh, thanks, Fido. Here, let me share the photo I edited. Wow, okay. Oh, I wonder if my... hard drive unmounted itself. It did. Oh, look at the staging is not readable. Okay. I don't like that. It's doing that. There we go. It fixed everything. So here, I rendered this time lapse. There's a lot of issues with it. It fluctuates with exposure and all that. And I've worked on fixing it. By the way, I'm going to be doing a photo session in this place in a week. I'm very excited about that. Did it not export? What the heck? The heck? It was so many beautiful colors. It's a gorgeous, just gorgeous scene. Like, are you really? Why do I know so many colorblind photographers? I think I've met at least a handful at this point. All right, for some strange reason, the hummingbird photo is not showing there. If I go to... Oh, this, by the way, is a self-portrait that I posted for my birthday picture. I think I'm going to try to be in the habit of, like, taking a self-portrait around my birthday to just keep... Yeah, it's so, like... 1 out of 12 men. Wow, that is so many. Yeah, we're pretty deep in a just chatting segment, actually, so not really editing photos so much at the moment. I've been trying to export. Oh, it looks like it's finally going. It's at 71%. Some export operations were not made. Oh, no. Oh. I'm not getting the audio prompts. Yeah. The export is now almost done. I wonder if it... So, this M2 hard drive... I know, right? I don't really know how to fix that. Because I have them automatically turning on and off, but... it definitely does make it hard to combo stuff. Wait a second, is this? Alright. Come on, drive, mount. I mean, I have been running backups of it. Oh, it's not. Oh, it's not mounting the drive. Uh-oh. I mean, I have backups of this, but I have done like an hour plus of work. It might be like it's been kind of on its way out. Yeah. My birthday present is going to be spending money I don't have on new hard drives. Luckily, M2 drives have gone up to like 4 terabytes for like a couple $100. That would be nice. I do have a backup on this disk. Yeah, I don't have a backup of my current work. So this right here, which is trying to export, is not showing, like the drive is not mounting. Oh, it looks like a drive may have mounted. I don't know what's going on. It's not showing up in Explorer. Maybe I need to open a fresh Explorer window. Yeah, that is not showing up there. That drive is not mounting. Oh, boy. Hopefully a system restart will fix it or something. I don't know. Let's order this by date modified. So I have a bunch of recent ones then versus the 11/18 ones. So I'm going to delete all the 11/18s. Well, there's only a few remaining. Oh, wait, no, that's the date. Wait, what? They're all showing 11/20 now. Did it mount? And just Windows isn't seeing it now? That's looking pretty close to done. Oh, this is a bizarre hard drive issue. I've never had this happen. Oh yeah, there's the end of it. Oh, such a cool freaking shot. This bolt of lightning. Yeah, I think it's still exporting. It says 100%. I don't know what you mean by one vid compressed. But no, these are all photos. So I take... This is currently 297 images. And I put them in sequence. And I edit them... No, this is single photos. My time lapses are comprised of photos. And then in an LR time lapse, I get the leveling calculated and everything. This one's showing error because I unmounted the my time lapses are very high effort. I spend a lot of time on them. Lightroom not so much, but LR timelapse is it's a software called LR stands for level and ramp. So it's an application that calculates the luminosity of all the images, and it ramps between them. And it also has really, really good deflicker. Takes a little bit. Yeah. Well, but then I edit in LR time lapse. So LR time lapse allows me to create keyframes. In the case of this, here I'll switch this up to keyframes. So these are the only images I edit, are just these keyframes here. And I make sure they sequence well together and don't really jump around with lighting so much. And then I import that back into LR timelapse, and it'll calculate a ramp between the images and automatically adjust the exposure of all the rest of the images in your sequence. So I edit 12 out of 316. Then I come back and then export all of these. Now I put these up into DaVinci. Where's my time lapse? This is gonna be, I'll title this V1. All right, so I'm gonna add this surrender queue again. Now this is with a new set of files, and I'm gonna render it. But it's saying 10 minutes. Holy crap. I hope that's not how long it's gonna take to render. All right, we're at 5%. Maybe it will take 5 minutes. No way. No way this takes 5 minutes. So as this is rendering, let me show you the first render. So this right here is the first render. So what's going on here is you could kind of see the light goes down and comes back up and goes down and comes back up. What LR timelapse helps you do is make the light stay steady through the whole thing. This one gets crazy at the end too. I also don't know why it jumps around like that. Hopefully this version it won't jump around like that, but we'll have to see. Yeah, there's a photo shoot going on right there. It's crazy. I caught a flash in some of the images. Well, I doubt they're getting any of the sunset in those shots. I don't think they lined up this. Well, maybe in those ones. Yeah. They're definitely getting sunset color in that one. All right, we're at 25%. So right now I'm re-rendering with the new export. And hopefully this is going to have a more gradually ramped version of the time lapse. And I deflicker within both LR time lapse, and I also run a deflicker in DaVinci, which is why this is likely taking so long to render. Is the deflicker in DaVinci is pretty processor intensive. And can I just hit X on here? Oh, it failed. What? Clear. Let's render that again. Hopefully this will render faster. Or maybe one of the images is corrupted. Shouldn't be, though. Oh, yeah, this is much faster. About 2 minutes. Oh, man, it is getting late, though. There is nobody else doing photography right now.
Take this shit back. Out of my space.
There's a number of artists I'm following that are live. Let's see. Wait, it failed again? Ah, crap. Yeah, there's a file in there that's corrupted in there. Crap. Is it like a 0 byte file or something? None of them. Does it say what image it fails on? Your job failed because the current clip could not be processed. Sheesh. All right. I'm gonna save and close. So yeah, I've got some storage issues to iron out in the coming days. Boy, that sinks. Boy, is anybody... I know, right? My Samsung Evo's just taking a dump. My most recent drive. For me, it's hard drive issues. Yeah, internet is a perpetual thing for me. I don't know. It's probably time to sleep on it, though. Oh, yeah. I have a 2070. It's a little bit better. But yeah. So nobody else is really doing photography right now. I think I'm going to raid a fellow photographer, though. Yeah. It's the equivalent of the 2060S. But yeah, I'm gonna raid K40 tonight. Thanks everybody for coming out with the post birthday shenanigans stream. Foot Knight, thanks so much for the 100 bits. Appreciate it. Thanks. Yeah, I'm gonna get the raid started. I really gotta get to bed. I've got some real estate to work on tomorrow, and yeah. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I think I'm just back to night streaming because my days have been filling up. Yeah, thanks again for coming by. And good night. Oh no. All right, good night, everyone.